What's up, sports bettors? I say this all the time, but the market is very dynamic, right? You have hundreds of sports books all setting lines independently, and you never know when the best bets are going to occur. So I was able to find a bunch of good World Cup plays. And again, as I always say, browsing odds on OddsJam for any sport you want to look at is completely free, right? And the reason it's free is because line shopping is the core of sports betting. Here we can see Australia versus Tunisia, and you can see, hey, Tunisia best offered at plus 116 on the Betfair exchange. Australia best offered at plus 289 on Pinnacle. And the whole point and why this is so important is if you're placing bets at, plus 260 on BetMGM, on Australia money line, when there's other bookies offering plus 289, even if Pinnacle isn't in your location, it's another data point, it's another market, another betting market offering plus 289, you're getting ripped off if you're placing your bet at plus 260. And if you're getting ripped off, then you're never going to make money as a sports bettor. It should be intuitive, right? But you're always looking for value. So the way that sportsbooks make money is, right, they charge the vig, they charge the juice, and your job is to beat that. So I say this too, but you can imagine if you had all these different sportsbooks all telling you a different price for Bitcoin, and let's say here it's the cheapest, that's where you'd want to buy it. And then you can imagine if BetMGM is offering the worst price, you wouldn't want to buy Bitcoin on that exchange, right? It's pretty simple concepts. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into my plays. So I say this all the time too, but it really annoys me when people say you can't find, profitable parlays. So some of the plays I give out on Twitter, my Twitter's in the description. When I don't have time to make a YouTube video or, I'm betting mobily, from the go on a train or something, I'll give out a lot of plays on Twitter, and I'll also be writing more, so feel free to check it out there, trying to get out good plays in as many ways as possible. But is when you place a parlay, the math isn't that complicated. If all legs in your parlay are profitable, your parlay will be profitable. If only one leg is profitable, and the other one isn't, then it's not completely sure. Then I'm not completely sure. We'd have to work out the math to see if your parlay is profitable. But typically, recreational bettors, usually both of their bets are negative EV, not profitable, so their parlay isn't profitable. So what we want to find when we're placing a parlay, a World Cup parlay, so here I'm just filtering for the World Cup, we want all our picks to be positive EV. So the first play I went with is on Caesars, Morocco, Canada, first half total goals over half of goal. This I already bet on FanDuel. I gave it out on Twitter. So now I'm focused on parlays. Why do we like this play, Morocco, Canada, first half total goals over half? Do I know anything about either of these soccer teams? No. Do I know any players on the teams? No. Take the sports out of it. The sports don't matter. The data matters. The math matters. You're not outsmarting the sports books. All these bookmakers have invested hundreds of millions of dollars into their, trading, risk management, line setting capabilities. The way you beat sports books is you use their odds to outsmart each other. And what you're going to notice here is, wow, Caesars is giving us the over half of a first half total goal at minus 180. No other bookie is better than minus 215. Right? BetMGM minus 250. Pinnacle, sharpest bookmaker in the world, minus 238. So we have all these data points, DraftKings minus 240. And every sportsbook sets lines independently because they want to be unique. So we have all these data points telling us where they think the line should be set. And it becomes pretty clear that, yeah, this is a play we want to be on at minus 180. So I hit it. Looks incredible, right? And that's the first play I'm on. So again, we're hunting for value. Sports betting is not that complicated. Find value enough to beat the vig, lock in the play, and you're on your way to profits. Here's the next one. We're getting minus 200, Argentina, Poland. First half total goals, over half of a total goal. Just taking the play in bold with a circle around it, parlay them together, you have a mathematically profitable parlay with an edge. And I know like a lot of people are like, what do you mean mathematically profitable? Your bets won't always win. I'm not saying this parlay is a lock. Lock is not a word you should use. No bet, it's gambling. No bet's guaranteed to win. But when your plays have an edge, you make money in the long run, right? So you manage your bankroll. You place an appropriate amount of money, not all your money on one bet, and you're going to make money. It's kind of like if you had a coin that was 53% to show up on heads, 47% tails. If you flipped it once, you'd obviously want to be on the head side. You wouldn't put all your money on heads. But if you flipped it 1,000,000 times, the coin is almost statistically guaranteed to show up on heads more often. So you're going to win in the long run as a positive EV bettor, and not every day is a winning day. But again, you'll win in the long run. So we can continue to go through, and again, OddsJam now integrates with some sportsbooks, not all of them, via a company called Sharp Sports, which lets you, essentially it'll pull your bets from the sportsbooks automatically and grade them as wins or losses. Not required, of course, but it's kind of cool to see and just see your profit and loss, right? Like the core of sports betting is one, line shopping, getting the best line, and two, analyzing your results over a large sample size. Thousands and thousands of bets, right? Who cares if you won 5 bets in a row? That's not statistically significant. Have you won 5,000 bets? Have you been winning money? That's what matters. So this is the second play I went with. Clear value in the odds. Definitely a play we want to be on. And then here's the final play. Once again, first half total goals. Pretty crazy, and I'm pretty tired as you can tell. But hey, I found some value, so I thought I'd make a video. I'd hit it, and I'd share it with you guys. And I locked it in. You can see it right here, $500 plus 289 odds. I'll be adding it to my sheet where I'm tracking profit and loss. It's in the description, and let's make money.